I've been a truck driver for over 10 years now, but recently I switched companies. I wasn't really looking to leave my old job, but when my friend Jake told me how much his new company was paying, I had to jump on the opportunity. I practically begged him to put in a good word for me, and after a quick interview, I got the job. The interview was weird though. They asked me some unexpected questions. Have you ever left your truck on the road? Are you scared of the dark? Do you believe in God? I answered honestly, though I couldn't help but wonder why they'd ask such strange things. Either way, I got the job on the spot. So I brushed it off. My task seems simple enough. Transport dried meat products to a small town. The catch, I could only do it at night. And I had to be there by morning. I've worked night shifts before, and the pay was too good to turn down, so I didn't complain. Before my first drive, Jake gave me a rundown of the route I needed to take, telling me to ignore the GPS since it didn't always match up with the roads. He also sent me a voice message, saying I should listen to it once I hit the road. It explained some rules apparently. So I got in the truck, hit the road. And as soon as I was on the old highway Jake mentioned, I played the recording. His voice came through the speakers, and this is what I heard. Hey Paul, congrats on the new gig. Listen up though, this company has a strict set of rules you need to follow when you're out on the road, especially at night. I know you're a seasoned driver, but trust me, this is different. I lay out the rules here and I'll send them in a text, to just in case you forget. First off, turn on your high beams and leave them on the entire time. It's pitch black out there, and even with the lights, it'll feel like the darkness is swallowing the road. But don't worry, just keep them on. Within the first 10 miles, you will see a dead-end sign. Ignore it, just keep going. If your headlights start flickering around this point, speed up and don't slow down until the flickering stops. You might see an old man hitchhiking. If you do, stop and ask him where he's headed. If he says to the nearest town, let him in. If he says anything else, hit the gas and don't look back. If you let him in, he won't talk for a while. But after about an hour, he'll ask you to pull over so he can get out, even if you're in the middle of nowhere. Let him out, but whatever you do, don't watch him walk away. By mile 20, you might hear banging or growling noises from the back of the truck. Ignore them. They'll stop sooner if you maintain a steady speed, so just keep driving. Before you hit the 30th mile, make sure your radio is turned off if it wasn't already. Turning the volume down won't cut it. You need to shut it off completely. This part is really important. Around mile 35, your radio will switch on by itself, blasting at full volume. If you hear music, just turn it down or off. But if you hear static instead, pull over immediately, turn off the engine, and lie down across the seat with your eyes closed. Do not open your eyes no matter what. You'll hear tapping on the windshield and on the roof, and maybe even the door opening, but don't move whatever it is. It'll leave in a few minutes. Once the noise stops, open your eyes and check the driver's window. If it's fogged up, wait another minute before moving. If it's clear, you're safe to start driving again. Around mile 50, you will notice something running alongside your truck. It'll be on all fours, keeping pace, no matter how fast you go. Don't look at it, just focus on the road. There's a sharp curve coming up, and after you take it, the thing will be gone. If it's still there after the curve, speed up and try to lose it by the next one. You've got 3 curves to shake it off. At mile 70, your truck will sputter and stop. Don't panic. Just restart the engine as fast as you can and drive. Don't look in the rearview mirror. There will be figures running toward the truck. Just get moving and don't stop. By mile 80, the truck will feel unbearably hot. The AC won't work, so take off your jacket if you need to. But whatever you do, don't open the windows. Try to stay awake. Because even though it's a straight road, you might find yourself veering off a cliff if you doze off if you need to use the bathroom. Do it between miles 85 and 90, but keep your high beams on while you're outside. Stay in the light. Don't wander off into the darkness. When you're done, you might see something or someone moving behind the truck when you turn around. Don't follow them. They want you to stay outside as long as possible, but keep moving if you hear a high-pitched scream. Run back to the truck immediately. Floor it if you have to, even if you didn't finish. Around 3 a.m., your phone will start ringing. Don't answer it. Doesn't matter who's calling, don't pick up. They'll try 3 times and then you will get a text. Don't read it no matter what. When you hit mile 100, you might see headlights from another vehicle. If you do, turn off your lights and wait for it to pass. Don't signal, don't honk. Just wait if the headlights turn around. Step on the gas and hope you're faster. By mile 120, you'll see a speed limit sign for 20 miles per hour. Slow down to that speed, no matter how empty the road seems. You can speed up once you pass another sign. Around mile 130, you might see a woman on the side of the road, asking for help. Don't stop. Don't even look at her. If she's still behind you in the rear view mirror, you're safe if she's gone. Don't look at the passenger seat no matter what. Once you hit mile 140, you're in the clear. From there, it's just a straight shot to your destination. Whatever you do, don't try to turn back. You'll just end up driving in circles until you run out of gas, and if that happens, well, you won't make it. And don't trust your GPS. It'll take you down a dirt road that goes nowhere. Once you reach the client's place, they'll handle the rest. Good luck, Paul. Stay safe.